Tyler the Creator's career is a masterclass in infrastructure, and when you start looking at it from that lens, everything makes sense. He started with a symbol. Here's what you can steal from him. Hi, I'm Ari Noel. I have 10 years in the music industry, and this is my series Case Study, where we break down a mainstream artist and what they're doing right with their careers so up-and-coming artists can apply it to their own. Let's do it. Before fashion lines, before festivals, before the Grammys, there was a donut. The Odd Future donut logo was simple. It was bright, it was recognizable, and it was repetitive. Because it lived on t-shirts, stickers, laptops, fan-made art. It literally became shorthand for a movement. And that's important because most new artists only focus on songs. But a visual emblem gives something for people to attach to. You don't need a clothing line, but you need a mark, something that is you. And a symbol can scale, a random vibe doesn't. A narrative anchor in any project is important. Tyler and Odd Future didn't wait for permission or money to define their visuals. The colors, the tone, the chaos, the humor. If you think about it, it was cohesive even when it was raw. And that cohesion builds trust and brand equity over time. I think a lot of artists think that they'll refine their brand when they have more money. But I actually think that's counterproductive. Think about how much fucking money you're going to waste when you have a song that's taking off and you have to hurry up and work backwards to try to solidify your brand or your identity as an artist. Clarity is free and consistency is free. Creative strategy early prevents rebranding later, and rebranding is expensive as fuck. From Odd Future to Igor to Call Me If You Get Lost, the aesthetic evolved, but it never really felt random, and that's because the foundation was already set. When your core identity is strong, evolution feels intentional and inevitable. And when your core identity is weak, evolution feels like confusion and chaos. Most up-and-coming artists don't need reinvention, they just need reinforcement. You need to stand 10 toes down in something long enough for it to stick. Odd Future and Tyler the Creator were doing that dumb shit that turned into a brand long before most of us knew about it. And that leads us into community. Odd Future wasn't just music. It was a shared language, a shared look, a shared energy, a shared understanding. And the symbol helped unify that. Your fans, your listeners, your audience are consumers, and consumers want to feel like a part of something bigger. So that when your fans wear that emblem or use that symbol or rock that color, they're not just supporting one song, they're really showing membership and loyalty. And that membership and loyalty is way more powerful than just streams. So you should take yourself out of only thinking about revenue and think about building belonging. Belonging builds community, and when you do that, that follows you way past one song. So the takeaway, infrastructure shouldn't just begin when you get money. Your rollout isn't just release week and the week before. It's the months before and the months after that make your art cut through the noise. Most artists push a project for 4 to 6 weeks, if that, and then move on. If you're an artist trying to break through the industry, you don't have the luxury of doing that. You have to give people multiple entry points into your world. Several chances to buy into you as an artist. You don't need a massive budget to start, you need a blueprint. Pick a visual identity, anchor it in a narrative, and if you haven't thought about that yet, you may want to try. If you're an artist releasing music with no real structure or strategy, and you want some structure and strategy, I offer private strategy sessions. Let's do it.